Good morning. Welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. My name is Joan. We're here today together, either in person or online, to do our chair yoga. Now, the room in here is a little cool. You have the option at the end of the class to go on the floor, but if it's too cold, don't go on the floor. If you're home and you choose to go on the floor, that's fine. Just find a place where you're most comfortable. So before we begin, we're going to relax the shoulders down, sit up nice and tall, take a few breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose, allowing yourself to allow yourself to let go of whatever you were doing before you came, so you can be fully present in the practice today. Finding the rhythm of your natural breath. Releasing center of the forehead, around the eyes, softening any frowning, any clenching in the jaw, releasing through the ears, relaxing the tongue. So bring the tip of the tongue behind the two front teeth. Keep the teeth from touching. Find the rise and the fall of the deeper breath as you move forward into this next round of breath. And give yourself permission to relax. Take your two fingers, we're going to come right between the center of the eyebrow, and we're just going to slide up and down. And as you slide up and down, as you massage wherever you may have frown lines, relax into this space between the eyebrows and the hairline, softening a little more. Releasing any tension. Since we're moving quickly into the holiday season, it gets very busy. So you want to keep yourself balanced and grounded. And then little circle, just a little circle, do 10 little circles at your own rate. See what happens, maybe your ears unclogs, or your eyes relax, or your breath shifts, whatever. Maybe your throat clears. Good. And then when you do two more right here, I don't know what number you're up to, but just do two more. And then you pause and see how you feel. Take a breath, and we're going to go right into our gentle dog and cat. So we're going to inhale, lift up. Don't throw your head back too far. Exhale, curl back. So just find it. We're going to give ourselves time to warm up the spine. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl back. Inhale on the lift. Exhale on the release. Giving yourself space to shift up out of anything that makes you feel stuck. Curling yourself back to give yourself that sensation of collecting that space you need to create a pause. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Now just pause. When you come to the back, just pause by stretching your spine. And then we're going to take one block, and you can go long or wide. I like long because then it fits between the shoulder blades, and you stick it between your back and the chair, so we go right into our bridge pose. Our feet go right onto the blocks. Hands just rest right on the tops of the thighs, and slide your fingers back so the shoulders are down. Tuck the lumbar spine into the mat. Now that we've stretched the spine a little bit, swallow gently and take a breath here. And feel the bottoms of your feet. Feel how your hands are resting on your thighs. Feel that space up the whole length of the spine, especially where the block is creating your length of the spine as you move into a gentle bridge, following the line of the breath, and then noticing up through the crown of the head. Now, as you breathe in and you breathe out here, bridge pose is all about connections. So connect yourself back down to the earth. So no matter what you have going on, especially when the season is so busy, you have this opportunity to just collect that sense of a pause and releasing anything that feels tight, relaxing anything that feels like it's a strain, following the line of the inhale and the exhale as you breathe in and you breathe out. And begin to notice any sensations you're activating. Now we're going to touch our thumb to the ring finger, and this is going to expand the lungs. So your palms can be down or your palms can be up in your lap. It's whatever's most comfortable for you. And just feel your lungs. As you breathe in, you're touching your lung point, and you breathe out. Really fill the lungs with as much air as you can on the inhale. And push out as much air as you can on the exhale. And every time, excuse me, every time you breathe in and you breathe out, see if you can pull in a little more breath. Relaxing the jaw, creating this sense of focus around the heart space. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more breaths right here. One more breath. And see if you feel a little calmer. Now we're just going to shift by touching our thumb to our pinky finger, and this time we're going to bring the 3 fingers together and just create this little circle around the torso, and this touching the thumb to the pinky taps into our emotional and spiritual body. So as we breathe in and breathe out, first of all, focus on something you want to release. What's an emotion that you may not need to hold? How does your spirit feel? Notice your energy. Feel that sensation of expanding the breath even more into this circle that we're creating around the torso. Opening up so that we can feel nourished with the breath, increasing our oxygen, relaxing the shoulders, carrying less. Allowing ourselves to flourish with our intention to bring ourselves to a place where we can take a deeper breath. Relax any busyness of the mind. Digest something that you are trying to process. Lengthening through the spine, feeling that sense of strength. And then feeling also and connecting to that sense of flexibility. Now bring your fingers up to the center and then release your hands and open out. Lift up gently. Feel that block between your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift up. Tuck your chin a little bit and stretch up like you're expanding your bridge. And just reach your hands, small and gentle reaching here. Not a lot, just small. We're still warming up the spine. Good. Lean just a little bit, and now when we forward fold, we're going to gently take the block out from the back, bring it back down to the floor, come right down into our forward fold. Head's an extension of the spine, and just feel your back body. Feel that lengthening, extending the head. Sweep the hands out like you're going to dive into a pool, flatten the back, and then inhale, lift up. Lean back into the chair, exhale, float forward. Inhale, fingers down, stretch up. Exhale, fingers to the sky, float down. Inhale, use this as a moving mantra. I'm moving with the breath, I'm going with the flow of the current of the breath. And I breathe in and lift up and exhale and let it go. And one more, inhale, lift up. And then exhale, just bring it all the way down and take a pause. Sweep one hand over the other, expand your space. So we take a breath and we open up all the way around, creating this huge bubble. And maybe just like an iridescent bubble that you blow, when you use soap and water, you create this iridescent space where you have multiple colors, but you can see through, and you create this space around you, front, back, side to side, and diagonally bring it all the way up. When I bring it all the way up, I'm gonna hold the right wrist with the left, not pull, and I go left. And I use the chair back to massage that space between the shoulder blades. 2, 3, I'm not pulling, I'm just inviting the spine, and switch hands to open up underneath and side to side. 2, 3, and now we're just gonna alternate it. So I'm gonna go left and then switch hands and go back and forth at my own rate. You make it the expression of what you need today to open up through the ribs. One more, opposite side, wherever you are. Inhale, exhale, float it forward. Good. Rotate the palms out into the capital letter A. Inhale, lift up, now we move to a V. Exhale, capital letter A, fingers and the palms are back. Inhale, palms are pushing away. Palms are down, we bring down what we need. We inhale, we move into a new space. Inhaling and exhaling gently with the breath as we move to lift and expand. Now, when you bring your arms up this time, big V, sink the shoulders down, twist to the right. Inhale, lift up, look up, exhale to the left. Inhale, make it small and gentle and let it flow. There's no rush. We're taking our time to be fully present in the practice. Inhale, lift up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, opposite side. Inhale, exhale. Bring both arms up, gentle back bend, forward pull, fold. Take a breath. Good. Scoop the hands, lift up. Arms are parallel. Now right arm down, left arm over. And we begin just to create a nice little curl through the side body, feeling from the hips all the way through the shoulders, back of the ribs, front of the ribs to the fingertips. Moving the spine in its 6 directions, activating that sense of flexibility. One more set after this on each side. Good, last one. Good, both arms. Gentle back bend, exhale, forward fold. Take a breath. Slide your hands right up to the front of the knees. Give yourself a little space. Now, we started with a very small cat and dog, so maybe now you feel you're ready to expand it. Now, when you curl back, you make it as an expression of what is best for you, and you lift up into your dog and curl back into your cat, releasing the breath. Inhale, lift up, don't let your shoulders creep up. Relaxing through the throat and the jaw, center of the eyes, center of the forehead. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Let this soothe the nervous system. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Now when you come up, pause. And then exhale. And when you curl back, pause. And then just come to neutral. Take a breath. Little tiny circle. Stirring the pot. Moving out what you don't need. Bringing in as you pause and go the other way. What will help you? Create more space, allow you to think a new thought. And then just rocking gently from side to side, taking your time here, keeping your hips grounded. But now, as we do this, see if you can lift one hip just a little bit, just a little rocking side to side. Good. And then when you come back to neutral, pause, twist to the right. Now wring out the washcloth. and then opposite side. Again, you make it the expression that you are comfortable with. We'll do one more set, and you wring right out through that waistband. Maybe you feel it all the way down from the hips to the shoulders. One more set. Good. Come to center. Now, if you're comfortable, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a wider stance, so I have room to rock my shoulders. So I roll my left shoulder to the right. My nose is as if it's going to point toward my foot, and I rock it back and forth here. And I invite this diagonal stretch to expand what I just opened. And I breathe. Really paying attention to relaxing whatever's tight in the face. The jaw, around the eyes, behind the back of the throat. One more on each side. Take a breath. Good. Now when you come back to center, we're going to open up the arms, look to the right and to the left, make sure your shoulders are down, roll. Bring out the washcloth. Take a breath here. And then one palm up and one palm down. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Just relax the shoulders down. Bring them down. Good. Now, elbows up, in and out. So we're going to open, take a breath, and close, release the breath, the gate. So open the chest, open the heart, open up the spine. Take a breath. Squeeze the shoulders on the back, but don't stretch and strain the neck. Breathe. And I want to feel like I'm pushing in with intention and letting go. So I'm closing the gate, so I'm opening up to possibility. Breathe. One more. Now pause when it's open. Now we're going to reach up and pull down into goddess. So we inhale, lift up, look up, pull down. What do you need today? Inhale, exhale, in and out with the breath. Feel that intention of pulling down everything you need. One more. Now I'm going to come forward. My arms are going to come around my legs, and I want to see if I can flatten my back and extend the spine. Keep the head and extension of the spine. Feel that stretch through the hip flexors. Take a breath. Gaze is soft. Good. Now I'm going to tuck my chin and roll the spine. Head comes up last. Hands come right to the knees. Good. Now I'm going to rock the shoulders just a little bit here. Just a little rocking side to side. Good. Pause. I'm going to start with my left hand. Arm is strong, pressing into my nice strong leg. Now I'm going to bring the shoulder back and down. Now I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to sweep it. It's just going to come to the side, and we'll do 3. 1 and back to center. 2, and I can track my fingers if I am comfortable with my eyes there. 1 more. Good. Now I'm going to come down mid-calf. The arm will come down, and now when I sweep up, it's going to have a little bit more of an angle. So if this does not work for you, you keep it at the expression that's good for you. 1 more here. Side angle pose. Now when I come down, if I can bring it all the way down and my arm is firm against the leg and the leg is firm against the arm, and I sweep up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release that arm. Now I'm going to prop my left arm on my left thigh and spin the arm around. So I open up into the shoulder capsule. Really good if you have tight shoulders. 4, 5, 6. Pause, reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretch that arm out. My head's an extension of the spine. My gaze is soft. And now I release the arm. Inhale, stretch, release. Stretch, release. 1 more. Stretch, release. Turn the hand like you're opening a jar. Good. Sweep the hand out to the side. Bring it behind your back. Palm of your hand is to the back. I slide my fingers as if it's going into my left jean pocket. I level out my body. My left hand is supporting right in the center, supporting that heart. Inhale, lift up, look up. Breathe and bring it down. Lift and open and keep the shoulders down and away. Couple more here. Opening that book of possibility, opportunity. Release that, arm back down, shake it out, and then we switch. So the right hand presses into the left and I breathe straight out, right out to the side. I can stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I feel where that lands within my body. I bring it a little lower. If it's comfortable for me, inhale. 1 and exhale. 2, 3, 4, bring it down, sweep all the way down as far as you want to go, bring it all the way up. 1. Now if it's too much for my neck, I can keep my head at neutral. 3, 4, pause, release that arm, prop that right hand and swing around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn the hand like you're opening a jar. Take a breath. Shake it out. Stretch it out. Feel like you're really reaching for something confidently without looking at it. Release the arm. Inhale, stretch. Release. Stretch. Release. Last one, stretch. Now when I stretch, I'm going to lift it up and bring it all the way behind the back. Take a breath, settle myself nice and level through the back body. Inhale, lift up, look to the left. Exhale and inhale. Keep the chin tucked. Don't lead with the chin. Breathe. 2, 3, last one, 4. Good. Bring that arm down, shake it out, turn the hand. Now, see where you are. So if I can touch the floor, but if I need to, I touch the blocks, my feet, my legs, wherever I'm comfortable. And if I can, I'm going to rock a little bit. Keep your head in extension of the spine. Feel that shifting through that lower back. And you breathe. Good. Really strong now. Scoop the hands, inhale, lift up. Now pull down whatever it is that you need. Inhale, lift up. Now if you're comfortable, you can keep it right to the base of the torso. However, if you want more, you can push it all the way down to the floor and scoop it up bigger. So you make it the expression that you need for yourself. One more after this. And lift up. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. The thumbs are pointing up. And now this is your candle. This is your flame. So feel, what is the intention that you would like to see manifested for yourself today, over the next few days? Because remember, just because we're doing the practice today doesn't mean that it stops. We're setting ourselves up for success. So take 3 breaths at your own rate. I am open into awareness. I'm allowing my mind to settle into a space where it is clear and calm and relaxed so that I can reflect with ease. Good, bring that, so I'm going to take my left hand, bring it down. This is right here is my bowl of abundance. I'm not clasping my hands, it's one hand over the other. My shoulders are back. Now I'm going to inhale and I'm going to surround myself with the sensation that whatever I need, I'm going to gather. So remember, you can move forward and keep it right here and bring it up. Or you can come all the way down like you're scooping a huge scoop of ice cream. So you find the expression that you need for yourself today. One more. And now when you come up, push that all the way down and create a little resistance here. Now, whatever hand was closest to the body, now you're going to switch it, and we're going to do it again. So remember, you can keep it right here, or you can bring it all the way down. And remember, one side may not feel the same as the other. If it tends to throw off your center of balance, your eyes are open. I am not dropping my head below my heart. I'm allowing my head to be an extension of the spine. And I gather what I need. Breathe and feel. See if you feel like you're getting this little burst of heat, especially through your hands. Pull it all the way up and bring it all the way straight down. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly, and breathe. Allow yourself to pause. Hands to the knees, medium or large circle. You pick what you want. However, if you need to make it small, don't wait for permission. You do what you need for your practice. Now we're going to do 4. 3, 4, and when I come to the back, I pause and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Pause. Just rock a little bit from side to side. You're moving gently like a boat on still water. It's just rocking gently from side to side. Nothing can knock you down. And then when you come back to center, you pause. Now we're going to bring the blocks together. This time, however, I'm going to stack the blocks. I make it a distance that's comfortable for my legs. Left heel is going to press into the block. Right is going to point. Left is going to flex, and I'm going to breathe here. Now I can let my hands rest here. I can bring my arms out to the side. I have arms on my chair. I can use that. You pick what you want. You want to really engage through the core. Take a breath. Soften the shoulders. Unclench. Now lift. Take a breath. And then relax. Inhale, lift. And relax. Don't let the jaw become a part of this. Lift and relax. Now, if you're doing a lot of work, like you're really struggling, soften it and relax. You want to feel this engagement through the leg so that the whole leg, right and left, are working together as a unit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Release your feet. Measure. Now we're just going to kick a little bit here. Heel kick. Toe kick. Heel kick. Good. Left leg now. Right heel down. Left leg crosses over. Right leg is flexed. The toes are flexed up. The left is pointing. Take a breath, and I'm going to breathe here. Lift. Feel like it's effortless. Feel like you're a bird. It's effortless to lift yourself up, and you bring it down. No jaws involved. In and out. And in and out with the breath. And in and out. And one more, and in, bring it all the way up. Exhale. Up and down. And up and down. And up and down. And pause. Good. Now when I lift my legs right here, I'm going to twist. So I'm going to, left hand comes to the right, and I twist gently. I relax my head, so I'm turning my head, making sure my neck's not tight, my front shoulder's down. I take a breath. And then I release, and I switch to the other side so I can wring out a little more here. Take a breath. And I come back to center, kick your feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, heels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretch your legs, engage your legs, sit up nice and tall, inhale, lift up, exhale. Now I'm just going to not lean to start, I'm going to bring my arms so they're parallel, I'm going to open my legs and now I'm going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. You may get a little burn. Tap, tap, tap. Shake it out. We'll bring your legs up nice and flexed. Don't lock the knees. I'm going to bring my arms up, sink the shoulders down, float forward so my arms are parallel to my legs. Relax the face, take a breath, tuck in through the belly, and now pulse. 1, 2, 3, don't lean with your chin. 4, 5, 6, relax. Tap, 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 shake it out. Good. So your option could be to bring your feet to the floor, or you can bring your blocks underneath your feet, and now we're just going to roll around as big as you can and see if you can get some space to really move this whole upper body. One more, and when you come to the back, you pause. Keep your eyes open. If it throws off your center of balance, but if it's too much to go big, then you make it what you need. One more. Good. Take a breath. Feel how you are. Good. Now I'm going to bring my blocks back to parallel. I'm going to bring my feet back to the blocks. And I can cross again at the ankle, or I can cross at the thigh, going right into my pigeon. I sit back in the chair, shoulders back, and I breathe. Feel that opening through the hip. Now, if you want a little more, I'm going to hold my ankle. I'm going to use my right elbow to rest inside and hand to the heart. Now, I have a mic, so it's kind of hard, so I'm just going to bring it to my shoulder. So you go wherever it is. The heart knows that you're setting your intention there. And you breathe and feel that through your hip. And ask yourself, where in my life do I need to move forward with ease and less of a struggle? Now soften the foot, wiggle the toes. Roll the foot around. And then reverse if you need to. You make it as much big or small as you need it to be. Curl and release and open the toes. So we want the feet, the ankles, the knees, the hips, and the heart to work together. Breathe. Now, I can pause, release here. If I want a bigger stretch, I can bring my arm underneath and rock the baby. Take a breath here. Remember, if you have knee or hip replacement issues and this doesn't work for you, you don't do it. Stretch that leg, big stretch. Point and flex. Roll it around at the ankle. Good job. And reverse your circle. Shake that leg. Shake, 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 shake. And then we switch to the other side. Crossing at the ankle or crossing at the thigh. Take a breath. Rock it out. Now, if I'm only comfortable crossing here, I keep my legs nice and firm and I rock it here. Take a breath. See how that feels. If I want, I take this elbow, press it down, hand to the opposite side of the body, and I breathe. Where in my life do I want to move forward with ease? Bring the shoulders down, relax. This is something where you want to create space without having to muscle through it. So it could be a mind shift. It could be trying a little less. Stop working so hard. It could be physical movement. It's very powerful. Just breathe here. If you want more, you can slide your arm underneath and rock a little deeper if you choose. Good, and then release. and rock it out a little more. Good, stretch that leg out, point and flex, hug it in, stretch it out, point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roll it around, and reverse. Good. Wiggle your toes. I forgot to do that on the other side, so we'll do it here. Curl the toes, flex the toes, bring both feet up, curl and hold. 1, 2, 3, flex. 1, 2, 3, curl, sit up tall. 1, relax your jaw. 2, 3, flex. 1, 2, 3, tap, tap, tap. See how you feel. Little circle, just roll it all around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you pause at the back before you rotate around the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to bring my arms out to the side. Be mindful of your chair arms. And you want to just bring your shoulders down, feet are grounded. You may want to widen it if you feel that it's a little too close. Now I want you to feel like you're holding a teacup and a saucer. And you have to be so gentle, easy, and balanced because you can't knock it off. So we're just going to roll. As I roll, my elbow comes back, my left arm comes slightly forward, and I rock it back and forth. Now I can roll my head, or I can keep my gaze at center. My drishti, my eye gaze is soft. And I want to feel, really imagine that you feel the weight of that. Breathe. I'm moving with grace and ease. Nothing can knock me down. I am moving out of the way. I am flexible and balanced. And breathe. Good, now pause and feel your hands and see if just by doing that, you've gathered some energy to yourself. Take a breath. Soften the shoulders. Good, now we're going to reach out and come in. Watch the arms, squeeze the shoulders on the back. Reach out. So now we're going to share, but we're going to bring it back in so we don't feel depleted. In and out. And out and in. Breathe. And one more. And bring it in and now feel that. Good, sweep out to the side. Out, squeeze the shoulders on the back, open the sternum, bring it in. Out, big breath and in. Opening the heart, relaxing through the shoulders. Breathe. And last one. And pause and just let your hands rest right here. And as you breathe right here, you're going to take your hands now and push your fingertips into each other. And as you push, feel that energy that you've activated. We're going to pull taffy and then push it back in with resistance. Pull it out. Now you can bring your elbows up. You can make it as big or small as you need it to be. You want to feel that energy that you're stretching straight out from one side to the other. Breathe. One more. And now when you bring it in, you want to hold it. Hold it right in front of your heart. And as you breathe and you connect to this intention that you hold at your heart, as you inhale and you exhale and you settle. Now remember, this is the time of year where we begin to set our intention. We don't wait until the 31st of December because this is the season of nesting, hibernating, pausing. We want to be in the rhythm of nature. We don't want to fight against it. It's colder, it's darker. We have this sensation of staying in maybe, eating different foods, feeling warmer, changing our clothes, whatever it is, so that you feel warm and balanced and at ease, and you give yourself time to reflect on what it is that you would like to plant the seed of here. And then just close your hands together and you hold it like it's a treasure, because it is. And now I want to keep that sensation of connection. So I bring my elbows to my tops of my thighs, one hand over the other, and now I want to bring it to my forehead. And I slide my spine down and my shoulders away, and I ask for clarity, a calm and relaxed mind, a space where I can reflect without criticism and judgment, a place where I can pause, softening the eyes, inviting myself to see differently, not only with my physical eye, but my third eye, opening up into creativity, imagination, healing, possibility, opportunity, inner awareness, so that I can take care of myself from the inside out. And see if you notice whether the breath now begins to change. Relaxing through the face, little head pressure here slows down negative, repetitive, cyclical thoughts. So see if you can soften it. And then just lift up, keep your eyes closed if it's comfortable, bring your hands to your heart. And breathe here. And then slide your hands all the way down to the belly so you can move out things that need to be digested, so you can move into a new space next year in 2026 without carrying into the new year old stuff that has yet to be processed. So give yourself an opportunity to process the stuff that doesn't work, to gather new thoughts, new awareness, new possibility, healing, relaxation, courage, confidence, and the patience to wait in stillness. And then bring your hands to your knees and stir the pot again. So feel this sensation, just like when you bake a cake. All these separate ingredients becomes nothing until you combine them together into a batter that when you bake it becomes something different. So we want to allow ourselves to gather the ingredients we need and then put it all together. Pause when you're ready and go the other way, stirring the pot around, allowing ourselves to create something new. And then one more rotation around and then you pause. I'm going to slide back into the chair. So if I'm sitting far back away from the chair, I want to cross my arms over one hand to the shoulder, and now I want to rock. Want to give myself this opportunity to slow down a little more, calm the nervous system, go into rest and digest instead of fight or flight. Gathering that sensation of connection, allowing myself to refocus, to keep myself balanced and aligned with ease. And then I open up the arms and I stretch it out. Big breath, and then I come in and I switch. Nothing can knock me down. I make a different choice. I move out of the way. Breathe. And then when you feel that you're ready, just pause in stillness and gather that stillness. Now your hands can just glide down to rest, palms up if you need to receive, palms down if you need to ground. And you breathe. I am gathering to myself everything I need through my practice. I release anything that's creating a struggle so that I can pause and listen deeply within. As I breathe in and I breathe out, I give myself space to take a deeper breath, to think a different thought, to notice something with new eyes, to feel strong and flexible, balanced and supported. And then in this space, add your own intentions. What is it that you would like to expand on? And then with confidence, we spread out the arms and we gather everything we need. And we pull it all the way down so that we know that even if it takes time, everything we need will come to us at the perfect time so that we can be, as Deepak Chopra says, blissfully free from the attachment to the outcome that we think we need and opening into the possibility of the best outcome that we can receive, and then bringing your hands together, again, holding your intention like it's a little bird, it's a treasure, and you bring it straight down to the heart and say to yourself, today I am my own person. Everything I need is already within me. As I breathe in and I breathe out, today I am thankful for. And maybe it's the gift of being who you were meant to be in this world. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Have a great day. Make sure you drink plenty of water, eat some protein. It's a great day to nest with a nice little cup of tea. So I'll see you next time. Namaste.